head to Abidjan and our reporter, James Vasina. Hi there, James. First quarter final matchup is Nigeria versus Angola. What should we be watching for?
Watching for a lot on the pitch. As you say there, Charlie, there are still a few favourites left, but it's been difficult to say whether favourites can actually go on to win, given the number of heads that have rolled since we've started this tournament. Of course, on one side, we've got Nigeria, who definitely come in as one of the dominant teams just in general. But in general, these are two polar opposites, Nigeria and Angola coming head-to-head. You got Nigeria, the highest FIFA-ranked team remaining in the tournament, versus the lowest-ranked Angola coming head-to-head. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean much on paper, but, of course, it does talk about the squad. It does talk about their past and what they're able to achieve in a tournament that lasts so long. Now, also, on the same time, you've got Nigeria, who've been looking, as we've seen, very composed on the pitch, liking to keep the momentum going, get the goals as they needed and try to dictate the pace of the game. Whereas on the other hand, Angola, they're very quick to try and get that goal, very aggressive in the attack to try and go one up, because they do know that, of course, they do have things to fear on the other side just in general, and they have been letting in a few more goals than Nigeria. Nigeria's defence, which has been pretty much perfect, only one goal let in so far this time round. But Angola have shown what they're capable of. 9 goals in the tournament so far, which is huge coming into that. That's almost twice as much as the Super Eagles, who they'll be facing today. Now, there's a lot of quality, as I mentioned, in the Nigerian squad. Up and down the pitch, a lot of this quality for Angola to be fearful of. Of course, on one side, there is the African Player of the Year in the name of Victor Osimhen up front, always ready to pounce on the ball to find the goal. But not only that, but to also help his team to try and create those goal-scoring opportunities. And last time that we saw him in this very stadium, Houphouët-Boigny, here in Abidjan, well, he did exactly that to help his team beat Cameroon. Didn't get on the score sheet, but he was absolutely essential in helping them to do so. And that was really key to Nigeria's victory and how they ended up here today. Angola, of course, don't end up here just by chance. It's because they have been good throughout, that they have managed to get here, and that's what their players know. So they've been telling us throughout the weeks, as well as we've been speaking to them and telling us that they do know that, yes, they're coming up against a historically good, solid team, but they have done the work to get here. So there's not, for them, a reason to be too fearful. Of course, they do know that both sides do want to win this desperately, but they have this confidence. And of course, when you're riding on a wave of success like that, well, there is a bit of extra bonus added to it. And you've got, of course, your family back home, your friends back home who are supporting you in this. And there's maybe just that little bit extra, just kind of oomph in there to try and give you a bit of that. So whether they're going to manage to cause an upset, it's going to be difficult to see. I can tell you it's very, very warm today here in Abidjan. Whether that's going to calm the Super Eagles down, whether it's going to slow them down, I'm not quite so sure, but it's going to be a tough one for Angola, but we cannot rule out, of course, any surprises, Charlie.
Sports correspondent James Vasina, thanks so much for that look ahead.